Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SMIW Wrestling. I am Joe Davis, sitting here with my broadcast colleague,
Bob Costley.
And Bob, we're going to send it down to ringside right away with our CEO.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome all to SMIW. I am the owner. I am the president. I am the CEO. I am Dwayne Rothman. In years past, I tried to promote a wrestling program for several years. And for certain reasons, one way or the other, right, wrong, or indifferent, didn't work out. But here we are. This is 2017. It's a new era. We have ourselves a brand new wrestling ring. Anybody that's seen our programming once before knows already we are off to a great start of bigger, better, badder. Tonight is no different. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, will be a tournament for the ages as we crown a brand new World Heavyweight Champion. This championship belt, ladies and gentlemen, has a lineage that dates back over a decade. Legendary competitors such as Pain, Fear, Havoc, Micheal Ralston, who is, in fact, in this tournament, have all worn this coveted title and have ascended to the heavens as legends. Tonight, will one other competitor add their name to that prestigious title lineage? Dreams will be crushed. There's no doubt about that. But tonight, we will crown a new World Heavyweight Champion. And in the coming weeks, we will provide you action that only SMIW can. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, because tonight is a four-man tournament to crown a new World Heavyweight Champion. In the first match, we have the Outlaw, we have the Renegade, we have Sid, and he's going to be taking on a competitor who is almighty. Formerly, you may know him as Zeus, but today, you will know him as Nick Thunder. Both men, former United States champions. Tonight, they vie for the opportunity for the World Heavyweight title. Following that, Micheal Ralston, former three-time World Heavyweight champion in himself, and I think my personal favorite to win the entire thing, steps into the ring with a new competitor, the King, Lonnie Robinson. These two competitors will square off in the second match of the night. Following that, whoever wins those two first matches will go on to the finals to crown a World Heavyweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. The action coming hard and heavy right after this. Nick Thunder.
What's up, man?
What's going on,
How
buddy?
you doing, buddy?
God, it's been years, brother.
Yeah, man. Like this many.
Like this many?
Yeah.
Dude, I tell you what, I've been dying for this. I've been wanting to get back in the ring for years. I don't know what the hell you've been up to, but I've been slaving away in a factory. That ain't my life, man. I'm ready to go. I'm so glad to see you here, man. When I got the phone call, I didn't know who was coming. I didn't know who was going to be a part. All I knew was I was getting in that damn ring.
Oh, man, they gave me a call. I've been, training for sumo wrestling, but, I've only gotten so far, and good thing they called me now. I can't imagine myself 200 pounds heavier. You know what I'm saying? Nick Thunder really be bringing some thunder,
No matter what you do, good luck with that, buddy. But hey,
all right, man.
I know you got Sid tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Good luck to you. And that new guy, he's got another thing coming. When Micheal Ralston steps in the ring.
Yeah.
So hey, you never know.
Right on, man.
Maybe us in the final.
Yeah,
Maybe
sure,
us for the world title.
Maybe. All right, man.
Good luck to you, buddy.
Good luck with your match.
All right, a little reunion there between Micheal Ralston and Nick Thunder. On top of that, announcement by our CEO, we will have a new world champion right after tonight.
Oh, that is definitely correct, my friend. And here comes Nick Thunder now to make his entrance in his first appearance into the SMIW.
A little bit of information here behind Nick Thunder. Used to be known as Zeus, and this man is a former two-time United States champion already in his career. He's looking to add the World Heavyweight Championship to his resume.
He does indeed have quite a powerful reputation. And you know, keep that pun in mind, powerful. He even seems to have added quite a few pounds since the past.
His power game is definitely going to be his go-to throughout this entire match and this tournament. We've seen incredible feats of strength from Nick Thunder in the past, and I'm sure we're going to see some more tonight. Well, here we go. Waiting for his opponent, pacing around the ring. His opponent is the Outlaw. His opponent is Sid. You hear that bike? You hear the bike revving up?
You do, Joe. That's a nice sounding Harley he's on right there.
It is. That is a beautiful Harley Davidson motorcycle he's coming into the arena with. Sid, a former United States champion in himself. These men have only faced off, I believe, once in the past, maybe twice. I'd have to check my facts. But these guys have faced each other before. This is going to be a hard-hitting match. And Sid, what is he going to have to do to be victorious against Nick Thunder right here tonight?
Well, I'll tell you one thing we know about Sid is attitude. He's going to have to bring that attitude straight to Nick Thunder. I think Nick Thunder's going to have another thing coming when it comes to Sid's attitude. As long as he stays crafty and sly in the ring, he should have no problems taking down Nick Thunder.
Now, if that's the case, then Nick Thunder, he's got a level head on his shoulders. I think he's actually seen it all with some of the guys that he's stepped into the ring with. I don't know if we're going to be able to expect that Nick Thunder is going to be fooled too easily. Getting ready is Sid for this matchup.
Sid is a bad mamma jamma.
Yeah.
It's going to be something quite the sight to see, I would say.
Well, Nick Thunder, I think, is going to be a test for Sid right here tonight.
Nick Thunder, see that right there? See that? That's mine.
Now Sid already staking his claim for the World Heavyweight Championship belt that's sitting there at ringside.
Just that attitude I was mentioning just moments ago.
Now you better watch and check his ego. And he shoves Nick Thunder. I'm not sure if that was in Sid's best interest to be doing that.
See, I wanted like you mentioned, neat with a fancy bike and, go get him attitude.
Nick giving him a little
Gold is mine, but,
lashing here.
you see, you fucking pushed shove.
What a shove.
Yeah,
right
look at
there
the
by
power
Nick.
behind Nick Thunder's arms.
And that right there, I'm telling you, is what Sid's going to have to watch for. He gets out of dodge real quick. Rolls back in the ring, though. Nick Thunder distracted. Big boot to the gut. Several right hands to the side of the head. Now he's just stomping a mud hole, if you will, into Nick Thunder. Big right hands on a grounded Nick Thunder, and Sid takes the advantage right off the bat.
Like chopping down a tree, Joe. Chopping down a tree.
Sid begging for Nick Thunder to get up. He's ready for a fight, and a fight he's going to get. A big DDT, dropping Nick Thunder right square on the top of his head. He's going for a cover right here.
I'm going to have to rename Nick Thunder Mashed Potato Johnson now. His brains are scrambled like the eggs I ate this morning.
What? You know what? Moving on. Head to the corner. There for
He
Nick.
doesn't even know where he's at. He's in outer space.
Well, he's going to have some rope burn. That kind of thing keeps up. Sid in firm control. Until that right there, big boot to the face. And all of a sudden, the momentum picks up and shifts to Nick Thunder's favor. Whip to the far side of the ring here right now, off the ropes. And a big clothesline knocking Sid to the mat.
All Sid needs to do now is just shake it off, keep that attitude rolling. He's a big man, but he's not going to be intimidated very easily.
A big overhand punch to the side of the head, setting up for a suplex situation. Look at this power! Do you hear that impact of the body?
One.
I have friends in China right now tweeting about the sound of that impact. They heard and felt that across the globe.
I think I felt that. Here's a replay of how Nick Thunder turned this match around with that big boot. We go back live here to the action. Sid has been rocked. He's got to shake the cobwebs out. Nick Thunder in firm control. There's another big punch to the side of the head. Sid's in trouble here, buddy.
Oh, he probably won't stay in trouble very long. Like I said, Sid has definitely got poise.
Big splash in the corner from Nick Thunder, just wearing Sid out.
Certainly is using that body to his advantage. He's got to weigh, what, 500 megatons?
500 megatons. Where do you get your units of measurement? Anyway, regardless, Nick Thunder in firm control. He's going to whip Sid to the far corner once again. He's going to get a full head of steam and another big splash in the corner. Sid has got to start avoiding contact like that if he thinks he's going to have a chance. Another big overhand right, dropping Sid. Sid now on his back. Here's a pinning predicament.
1, 2.
2 count, and Sid rolls the right shoulder up, staying in this match. Sid is in trouble. If he doesn't start picking up some kind of momentum, or at least stopping the momentum of Nick Thunder, this match isn't going to last too much longer. He's setting up for right here.
Oh, he's got him in a fireman carry here, Joe. What's he going to do? Oh, looks like he might even be setting up for a... Yes, he is. That's a gorilla press.
Gorilla press and dropping Sid like a bad habit. What power. What power by Nick Thunder. Let's take another look at that. Look at the strength. Just holding Sid above his head and dropping him on his face.
You hear the grunt in that replay? Sounds like an ogre.
Well, Sid rolling out of the ring to try to gather his wits. Try to stop the momentum of Nick Thunder, but Nick Thunder's going to come right out after him. He's not going to let him breathe. Big elbow to the gut. It rams his head into the ring post. All of a sudden, it looks like Sid may be picking back up with the advantage here. Oh, what an elbow to the side of the head of Nick Thunder.
Oh, yeah, you hear the crash of that boot.
Oh, that...
Goodness gracious, that rocked my face.
That's going to have a headache all over it. A blatant choke here by Sid. But Sid, with ramming his head into the ring post, the elbow, the foot, all of a sudden has firm control of this match. The tide has turned here, Bob.
Oh, indeed it has, Joe. Nick Thunder has definitely petered out.
Rolled back into the ring
Call
here.
him Nick Whistle from now on.
Nick Whistle. Sid back into the ring with a cover.
1, 2.
Rolls the shoulder up.
He barely got his shoulder up.
Yeah,
That should have been a 3 count right there.
well, it hasn't been a 3 count, but I tell you this, Nick Thunder is starting to wither. That kick out didn't have a lot behind it. Sid over in the corner. Looks like he's going to be setting up for something here.
I'm telling you, it's going to be hard for him to beat the attitude of Sid. He's my personal favorite to win the whole thing.
Nah, of course you would say that. Look at that elbow! Look at the elbow. Bob, you know what he calls that? He calls that the COC, concussion on contact pinfall.
1, 2.
I think he's given Nick
Kick
Thunder
out.
about 3, 4, or 5 concussions already today.
Oh, I mean, he may have to seek medical attention following this
Thunder
match.
in that interview, I actually feel like he's already concussed before the match even started.
Told you.
He felt these blows before he even began to get in the ring.
Sid getting a little cocky and arrogant here, and that catches up with him. Nick Thunder takes advantage. What a right hand. Did you hear the contact from that?
I'm amazed he could still move, to be honest with you.
Now, Sid, I don't take it away from him. He is a
What a
competitor.
cheap shot.
Cheap shot. He's just ragdolling him. Electric funeral. This match may be over right here. I believe Nick Thunder is going to the finals right here, right now after this pinfall.
1, 2.
No.
Not
no,
that easy, Joe.
Sid.
Not that easy at all.
Sid barely stays in this match. Wait, hold on, Bob. Bob, did Sid just grab something there?
I have no idea. I don't think I've seen anything happening here.
Well, I mean, you do have glasses and you are blind as a bat. I'm pretty sure he saw something, or I saw something there. I'm pretty sure that he grabbed some kind of an object there next to the ring post. Might not matter, though, because here comes Nick Thunder setting up for the electric chair. Big right hand to the top of the head.
That's one vicious blow from Sid right there.
Oh, pinfall.
1, 2, 3.
And I believe Sid has just stole this match from Nick Thunder. I know he had to have something in that right hand.
Did or didn't, I don't know. I think you're making things up because you don't like Sid very much. I'm telling you, that's just the ingenuity and strength we needed out of Sid today.
No, well, whether you like it or you don't, Sid's going to the finals. There was that big boot earlier, the COC, and after the concussion on contact, I think we all thought that it was over right here, but he goes for the pinfall.
1, 2.
And it was not to be. Nick Thunder turns it around with the electric funeral. Goes for a cover himself. After that, I thought it was over. I thought Nick Thunder was going to go to the finals.
2.
It wasn't to be either. Sid kicks out. Bob, look. Look right there. Open your eyes. He grabbed that chain that was hanging from the ring post. Bam! Right in the top of the head of Nick Thunder. He probably knocked him right out with that one shot. And that right there is what sends Sid to the finals. What a shame.
Well, that's just the creativity you need in a wrestling ring. That's how you win matches right there, Joe.
Creativity. He stole this match. And if he keeps that up, he might even just steal the World Heavyweight Championship. What a catastrophe.
Well, a champion's a champion, Joe. That's all I got to say about that.
Well, look at the face on Nick Thunder. You can bet that Sid will have his day of reckoning sometime soon. Moving on to the next contest is our second semifinal match. We're going to have a new face, one that we have never seen before, the King, Lonnie Robinson.
Lonnie Robinson. Sure?
No. Read your screen there, buddy. That's Lonnie Robinson. Lonnie Robinson has a little bit of background in a little bit of mixed martial arts. We'll see if he brings that to the squared circle right here in this match. But
he's going to need that when he faces his next opponent right here. Now, this is a totally new individual we've never seen before. I'm anxious to see him in the ring.
Well, he's going up against a former four-time, if you count the FOE world title that he held. Former 3 or 4-time world heavyweight champion, depending on how you look at it. At least he's held the SMIW world title 3 different occasions. You're looking at Micheal Ralston.
SMIW, baby, and Micheal Ralston's in the house.
Micheal Ralston is in the house. This man, Bob, held the World Heavyweight Championship in 2010, uncontested. No one could defeat him. He was the undisputed champion the entire time.
I tell you, Joe, he looks like a punk. I think I could beat him in the ring.
Looks like a punk. This man has faced all comers, all challengers, and he was unstoppable. But 7 years has gone by since that title reign. He could add another world title to his resume, though, right here and now. A handshake there between Ralston and Robinson.
Nothing like good sportsmanship, I suppose, Joe.
Here we go.
Ding, ding.
Collar and elbow tie-up right here to start off this match. Go to the side headlock. Robinson shoves him off into the ropes. A big clothesline right there, catching Ralston right in the face. I don't know if he was expecting that or not, but it caught him. Ralston making his way back to his feet here, shaking it off. Gonna go back in one more time. Collar and elbow tie up once again. Twisting of the arm. Got that arm wrenched. Big right hand right there breaking that up. And Ralston may be going a little too easy on the newcomer here.
Perhaps. The newcomer does seem to show his, I suppose, amateur style so far. But Ralston, as well, is looking pretty rusty.
Well, went to the collar and elbow tie-up, takes him down now to a grounded side headlock there. Robinson making his way back to his feet, a couple elbows there to the gut. That boot knocked him right to the ground.
Oh, of course. That boot was dangerous. Dropped him straight to the ground.
Working on the arm there is Ralston, and Ralston has had many matches with many different men, many different sizes, shapes, all different kinds of different people. He knows what he got to do in that ring if he wants to be successful.
Including an octopus.
An octopus. I must have missed that contest. A big drop kick there by Ralston. Here we go for the cover.
1, 2.
2 count, and Robinson there kicks out. This match continues. Another big boot right to the gut. Set it up for suplex here. Snap suplex there by Micheal Ralston.
A pretty smooth snap suplex. Lonnie Robinson's garb and attire is already coming off. I hope nothing else is lost in this match.
Elbow off the middle rope there by Ralston. And that's what Ralston's going to need to do. We've seen Ralston in so many matches. He's got to use that speed. He's got to use that high-flying offense that we're used to seeing from Ralston. Couple right hands, trading blows here between the two athletes.
Lonnie Robinson's definitely going to have to do better at using his brute strength on such a smaller opponent, I would
Big
say.
clothesline right there, knocking Ralston down.
That's exactly what we need, a good old-fashioned clothesline.
Yeah,
Hanging him out to dry.
Robinson here may have made a mistake letting Ralston get back to his feet, but a knee takes him back down to a knee. Couple punches there. Let's go back and take a look at that big clothesline right here. And
That's right. Losing his attire, he needs to do the laundry.
Here's another look at it here, and this is how Robinson has taken control of this contest here. Right hand there by Ralston. I'm not sure.
Throws him around like a rag doll. I don't even think there's a name for that move, but
Might
they
not
need
be
to make
the cover.
it 2.
2 count there for Robinson. Yeah, that was. I'm starting to see the style of Robinson here is a little unorthodox, wouldn't you say?
Oh, I would definitely say so, Joe. That's what we need. We need some good matches going here with just that kind of style. I hope to see him face Sid.
Well, that could be a possibility if you can get past Ralston, but Ralston's been to the dance many a times. Big slam right there. He kind of pulled that out of nowhere. Ralston is down. Goes for another cover here.
1, 2.
Another 2 count before Ralston breaks out of that pinfall. Both men seem a little spent here. This isn't quite like Ralston, but again, since our last broadcast, it's been at least a good 6 or 7 years. Ralston, as far as I know, hasn't competed in a wrestling match since then. We don't know what kind of shape Robinson's in. Again, we've never seen him before. We might be surprised here. Elbows breaking out of that hold. Both men back to their feet now. Another right hand. Knee to the stomach. Locks on that rear naked choke. Some may even call this a sleeper, depending on how it's applied here.
Oh, he should be spent after that. Speaking of spending things, he's going to be spent like Great Depression change.
That's horrible. That's terrible. Moving back on. Well, here's how Robinson keeps on the pressure on Ralston. At the side, that headlock there, and he just kind of wrenches the neck and drags him to the mat. Whip him out of the corner here.
Oh, Nick Thunder had power. He's just tossing him around the ring.
He is, and he's got that full mount position, giving Ralston the rights and lefts here.
Definitely the what for, Joe. That is the what for.
It is the what for. He's gonna turn the tide here with some punches of his own. Both these men look spent, Bob. And mind you, whoever wins this contest, they got Sid immediately following after this, after that cheap win that he got over Nick Thunder.
Oh, you say cheap win. I think he took any means necessary to win, and that's exactly what you need to do if you want to be champion.
The twist in faith right there by Micheal Ralston. That normally sets up for the Swanton Bomb. We've seen this many times. Ralston looks like he's got this in the bag. It could be Sid and Ralston right here in the finals after this. He's scaling the ropes. He's got him in his sights. And he crashes and burns, does Ralston. Robinson on the attack right away.
To that sleeper hold. Just tossing his neck and
Robinson
head around.
rolls him up.
2, 3.
And what an upset as Lonnie Robinson takes the win over Micheal Ralston. You have to believe that is the upset for the ages.
What a sign of weakness he's showing here right now, Joe. He's
Sign
got
of-
no chance against Sid in this next match.
Sign of weakness. That's a sign of respect from the newcomer to a man like Micheal Ralston, who's accomplished almost everything that there is in this business.
No respect for your enemies, Joe. No respect.
Who said that these two men were enemies? Are you watching the same show that I am? My goodness. Regardless,
This is
Lonnie.
a war for gold. There are no friends in this.
Well, go back to the replay. There's a twist in faith right there. Looks like Ralston had it set up, but goes for the Swanton bomb and crashed and burned. We're going to take another look at it from another angle. And that right there, I think, was, it just jarred him. He didn't know what was going on.
That's what you get for trying such high-flying maneuvers.
Well, the high risk, sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. Going backstage now with Nick Thunder.
Backstage currently with Nick Thunder. And Nick Thunder was, unfortunately, did not make it to the finals. That honor goes to Sid under some not so great circumstances. Nick Thunder, your thoughts?
My thoughts. If I had any thoughts left after that cheap shot, don't know what he hit me with, but that was an unsafe object. Should have been disqualified. Definitely not sportsmanlike. The rest of us true athletes have true sportsmanship and respect for the game. He's got another thing coming when we see each other again.
Yeah, there you have it, folks. Some words from Nick Thunder. Nick Thunder, best of luck to you in the future. And we hope, same as you do, that you and Sid meet each other inside the squared circle again real soon.
Brother. Me too. I'm going to put him straight through that ring.
Speaking of the ring, ladies and gentlemen, let's head back ringside.
It's a big game for a guy that just lost his match.
Yeah, well, we all know that there were some shady things going on in this match, ladies and gentlemen, for the World Heavyweight Championship. Lonnie Robinson with a big upset over Micheal Ralston in the ring for this final match. And if he gets through Sid right here, we got a new World Heavyweight Champion, Bob.
Oh, indeed we will, but he's got no chance at all of beating Sid in this match. Sid's got true attitude, true pizzazz to take down this newcomer. Who knows anything about this newcomer? He doesn't know what it means to be a champion.
Well, okay, we might not know a lot about it, but neither does Sid. And if you just watch the same match I did with Ralston, we didn't think he had a chance in hell there either. But he surprised all of us. He surprised himself, probably. Definitely surprised Ralston. Regardless, here comes the Outlaw, Sid. Whipping off the entrance attire and going right for the blows. A big right hand and just stomping the chest of Lonnie Robinson. If Lonnie Robinson doesn't stop that real quick, you're right. Sid is going to walk right all over him and walk right to the World Heavyweight title. The big right hand there.
Hard to beat true flair and attitude like Sid has.
And
Plus,
attitude.
he's off on back in his ring after a good rest, and Lonnie Robinson's got to go at this right back to back.
Well, you're right. You actually make a very valid point there, as much as I see that we're not going to agree over the course of our career here in the SMIW. But Sid has had a rest, and it shows. Lonnie Robinson he's got nothing. He can barely defend himself here, Bob.
Well, it's going to be hard to beat the best.
The best. This man, I get the sense that this man is nothing but a bully. That's it. But wait a minute. Setting up COC. There it is. The concussion on contact. That may be it right here. Lonnie Robinson, look at Sid. Sid just taunting him. Another big right hand right there, knocking him back to the ground. This may be over. This may be over right here.
Come on, ref.
One.
The ref being a little slow on the count
Oh,
and
look
try
at
to
this.
unfairly help Lonnie
Oh,
Robinson.
be quiet for 10 seconds. You see the egotistical Sid right there pulling his shoulders off the mat. Oh, then again, he's going to go for the whiplash. Wait a minute. Locks on that deep rear naked choke. Sid was not expecting that, but that's what ego gets you. He's reaching for the ropes. He's desperately reaching for the ropes. He's got to grab the ropes, or he's got to try to get out of this hold if he's got a chance. Lonnie Robinson may have that. We might have just found his specialty right here.
You're not getting those ropes.
Look, desperately reaching with everything that he has.
Not today.
Is this going to be it? Is this going to be it?
I don't believe it. This can't be
No,
the
no,
end.
Sid
Oh,
taps.
I
Sid
can't
has
believe he
no
tapped
other
out.
choice but to tap out.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new world heavyweight champion in the King, Lonnie
About people
Robinson.
cheating. I think Lonnie Robinson cheated.
Cheated? Well, let's take a couple replays. Let's take a look at this. Here we go. Sid, cocky, arrogant, walks in and just starts the beat down. Now, if he just would have gave him a few more boots, maybe after that COC, this right here, bam, right there. Maybe if he would have went for the pinfall right there and not pulled his shoulders off the mat, this right here may have not happened to him. Once he had that locked in, Sid had nowhere to go. Here's another look at it right here. Cinches it in deep. Sid was desperately trying anything he could to get out, but it wasn't to be. Right here you see it. He had to tap out. Ladies and gentlemen, your world heavyweight champion, the King, Lonnie Robinson. Wait, hold on. What's going on here? Wait, here's the CEO.
It is our CEO, Joe. I wonder what he's got to say today.
CEO, owner. How you doing? You enjoying the show?
Shaking the hands of the crowd. What's this all about, I wonder? Let's find out.
Maybe he's here to award him the belt after winning.
So far. But it's not over. Lonnie Robinson, congratulations. Winning the tournament. However, I cannot crown you World Heavyweight Champion just yet.
What do you mean? He just won the tournament. Bob, what is he talking about?
My entire life I've had to earn every
Must
single
definitely
thing I
have a
have.
rabbit up his sleeve. Maybe he's going to give Sid his rightful retry at this match.
There's one last competitor
I don't think so.
take place in this
Something
tournament. There's one
definitely
more man
seems up here.
that you're going to have to go through if you want to call yourself
Another
World Heavyweight
competitor.
Champion.
What is
And
this all
man
about?
has earned his place. He has earned his spot, and he has paid his dues many times over. So here's what's going to happen. One last round. One final match. Your competitor is in the ring waiting for you right now.
Oh, this isn't right. This isn't right. Let's look back at the ring. Oh my God! Oh my God! Who is that figure?
That must be who I think it is, but it can't be right. Totally new attire.
No. I think you're thinking what I'm thinking, and I think that is Panic.
Must be. That's exactly who I think that is. Panic's a real monster, a true force to be reckoned with in the ring.
We haven't seen Panic in years. And Lonnie Robinson straight out right now is getting screwed. I think our CEO had this planned all along. He's trying to take the fight to Panic as Lonnie Robinson, but he's just standing there. He's just taking it. I can't believe this. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Panic is just destroying Lonnie Robinson right now. And this is for the World Heavyweight
Don't even affect
Championship.
Panic at all.
And this is for the World Heavyweight title, but wait a minute.
He's setting him up for the Panic attack. Yes, that's exactly what it looks like. Prepare to meet your maker, Lonnie Robinson.
Lonnie Robinson gets the Panic attack. This has to be it. This has to be it. Ladies and gentlemen, Lonnie Robinson already had 2 hellacious matches. Listen to this. 1.
Look at that
2,
pin with style.
3.
You're
There
not
it is.
even
Ladies and
gonna
gentlemen,
try to get down to his
ladies and
level.
gentlemen, there's your 3 count and the new SMIW World Heavyweight Champion, Panic. Look at this replay. Let's take another look at this. Big Panic attack. And all he has to do is lay the foot over the chest of a down and broken Lonnie Robinson, the man who should be World Heavyweight Champion, but no, that goes to Panic because...
I tell you, Joe, I have not seen a twist like that since the last time I ate ramen noodles.
Will you be quiet for 10 seconds? We ain't even... Why are you always thinking about food? This man right here just screwed Lonnie Robinson out of the World Heavyweight Championship. Now he's got something else to say.
Of the Golden Opportunity Tournament. And your SMIW.
Watch everything I said about Sid. There's your
Heavyweight champion.
rightful champion right there.
I present to you
Well, I don't know about rightful champion. He
monster.
just handed the title to Panic.
my personal instrument of destruction.
He is the boss,
World
Joe.
Heavyweight Champion.
He is the boss.
I give you Panic.
Trying to just hand the
Yes.
belt over to Panic.
My champion.
I don't quite understand. Bob, what's going on here? Big boot! A big boot to the gut of our owner, of our CEO. What is happening here?
unbelievable. How can he do this to the boss? The man that just gave him that title.
Wait! Here it is! He's setting up the panic attack! Oh my God! Did you hear the impact? What is going on? I don't understand. Look, another look at it here, but
He's got no brainium left in that cranium, Joe. Can't believe that. Can't believe Panic would do that to the owner of this company. What a fine man. And I can't believe he'd do that to him. Right onto that belt.
ladies and gentlemen, it looks as though the CEO has brought this monster to the SMIW, but the monster has been unleashed and not even the owner can contain him. Ladies and gentlemen, your new World Heavyweight Champion is Panic. We'll see you next time. We hope you enjoyed the show.